So we'll now begin the second session of the 101st Senate of the Stevens Institute of Technology Student Government Association with public forum. Are there any members of the student body or faculty here to address the Senate? Anyone? Faculty can address the Senate. Anybody here to address the Senate at all? No. So we'll continue now with Speaker of the Senate. Report. This is an attendance sheet from last semester. The bolded names, sorry but the dates have gotten very tiny. The bolded names have enough absences for impeachment, technically. So what that means is technically, as the Oversight Committee, we will be making nominations to impeach them or to have an impeachment trial at the following meeting. This is based off of the attendance records taken by previous Secretary Jacob Schottmeyer. So you can contest the attendance records.
Yeah. What are the yellow?
Yeah, I'll take care of the spelling mistakes. We're not approving this. This is just for reference. So just so you know that this is kind of where it stands right now. If you have issues with it, if these motions are made later in new business, you can bring that up then. But this is just the record that we have now from the minutes.
We have a key, what the color is.
Oh, well, red means you weren't there, yellow means you were marked as late, green means you were there, and gray means that it doesn't matter because you were either not in that position at the time, you didn't hold the position, or then you changed positions after that. So that's kind of, see the rest of the cabinet's up here. But this is just for reference. He's still on there. Yeah, right there, that's him. Just so you know, but there are some senators here with a large number of absences. So like those are impeachments that the Oversight Committee are taking very seriously. The rest are more so just for documentation purposes to say that we did look at attendance and make it an issue. That's kind of it. So these are things that will happen later, during new business. But we'll continue now with President's Report Cabinet.
I just want to say welcome back, and we're looking forward to this.
We'll now move to Vice President Report. Is there any report in her absence? We'll move to Chairperson of the Committee on Student Interests.
Same thing. Hope you guys had a good break. Look forward to a good year. And whoever wants to be a subcommittee head, meet with me afterwards.
We'll now move to Treasurer Report.
Hi guys. If you didn't meet me at last meeting, I'm Ed Bolby. I was never in the SGA, but I'm now your treasurer. So good to meet everybody, and I look forward to 2 semesters with you guys.
Okay, so and now Secretary Report.
I'm Allie. Nice to see you guys. She's got it way better than
Okay, so now we'll continue with, do you have something for Cabinet Report?
I have a question.
We'll hear
For subcommittee heads, are they carrying over or are we resetting?
I mean, if people who were previous subcommittee heads want to still be in that subcommittee, or be the subcommittee head, obviously they get precedence, but
Okay.
whoever else.
Okay.
You don't want to do special
Unless
interest?
they're-
No, I do. I was confused. It's like, wait, everything, like, we're switching.
Okay, well that's, you can make, okay, so we'll now move to committee reports.
Wait, Danielle has something.
Danielle.
Were we supposed to swipe in?
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah, you can type it on your way out. It's the same exact
Oh,
thing.
she has
That's
it.
okay.
Yeah.
and that's gonna be for every meeting now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
alright.
Cool. Thanks.
Remind us to swipe out. Oh, we don't.
Swipe it.
It's just a one-time deal.
Yeah, like-
Okay, I still didn't do it, yeah.
Okay, so we'll move to committee reports. We'll go to academic affairs. So, gearing up for a big semester. As you know, the academic affairs is the Student Faculty Alliance, and I will be stepping down as president of Student Faculty Alliance the first week of February, and they will be holding elections as an individual organization to elect a new president. I will still be, as of now, acting as their SGA representative, their committee chairman for the purpose of these meetings, so I will still be relaying their updates, unless, of course, another senator from the organization wants to take that responsibility and take that chairman position for the following semester, but that would be something we decided then. But on that note, moving on, right now it looks like meetings will either be Wednesdays or Thursdays. I haven't checked the survey. Thank you, those senators who did fill it out, who are interested in getting involved now. That's much appreciated. But we'll send out the meeting time probably the end of tonight, beginning tomorrow, so you guys know we're meeting. Our big fall events that we're planning right now, or spring events, I apologize, are the bowling league, which will take place after spring break for 4 weeks. We'll be doing the faculty feud event again, this time during the day following a faculty meeting. We'll be doing 3 hangout with the provosts, which are still tentative, but will be the last week of each month, February, March, and April. And then we will be doing, hopefully, a new event. So if anybody has any interest in events or anything to get involved with the Academic Affairs Committee, please reach out to me. Our big initiatives this semester will still be study space improvements and integrating academic affair SFA themed events into the freshman curriculum. So those are the 2 big initiative events that we're working on. If you have interest in that, reach out to me. So now we'll move on to accountability.
Oh, I was accountability.
You were accountability. Did we
Talk to me about being accountability, how to start doing accountability after the meeting.
So now move to campus life.
We had exciting things going on over break. The bowling alley has been being renovated all of break and should be ready in about a week or 2. So the lanes got refinished and we have a new electrical system and sensors. So that will be really cool, and we'll be looking forward to some kind of opening event sponsored by the bowling alley and the campus life committee. We're also have been working on the shuttle stop still with the Nielsen and Office of Residence Life. And we'll probably be having a meeting of some sort within either this week or next week. So sign up.
So Constitution and bylaws.
No report.
You want to continue this position, right?
Not really.
Okay. So we're going to make that a note. We are looking for a possible replacement to Constitution and bylaws, if anybody's interested.
Sorry, but
No, completely understood. We'll now move on to public relations. Any report in his absence? No report. Speaker committee, any report in her absence? The Mythbusters event, right? 2 weeks?
Yes,
The 8th. So everyone should come, invite the organizations, use the OrgSync page.
is that a Saturday?
Yeah, it's a Saturday.
It's a Saturday.
What time? At night?
At night, it's like 8 p.m.
Okay.
So that's an SGA-sponsored event, not an organization that we fund. It's actually us, so please support it. We'll move on to tailgate committee. Any report in both of their absences? Okay, so no report in tailgate. We'll move on now to Committee on Student Interest Subcommittee reports with Ethnic Student Council.
No report.
Professional Societies Council. They're not here either. Any report in his absence? No. We'll move on to Media Board.
No report.
No report. Special Interest Committee.
We're entertaining 2 budgets today. I'll talk about them when they come up.
Club Sports Council.
No report.
Arts and Music. Any report in their absence? You have to be replaced, right?
No report.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay,
Missed that one, didn't I? That's okay. Recreation.
No report.
You have a replacement?
Tell me
I don't. What?
Tell me me at last meeting.
Yeah, those don't matter.
They don't
Just those
count?
as fillers, yeah.
Okay.
That's why whoever wants to be in, just stop me afterwards.
You okay? Are you alright with that? So now we'll move to old business. I'll now entertain a motion to approve minutes from the December 1st meeting.
Second.
Pull them up. Here they are. So we'll scroll through.
Did Dave get a last name?
I agree.
I think we can just change the same.
So we'll just do that. Spell checks, things like that. We don't have to really make big motions for, but any questions? Yes?
Motion to add me to the senators list, because I think I was on I was.
We can just do that. You alright with that?
Sorry.
What? I know you didn't take it. Yeah. Alright. So, Christina, any issues?
I marked it as absent and present, but.
No, those aren't present, I don't think. Those are just everyone's names.
No, it's supposed to be present
it's
in the
in the
center
center.
block.
Oh, then I'm also present.
And I'm also, me too. But.
So is Emily.
And so is,
Alright.
Yeah, and me. I was
Okay, so if it's, how do we handle this one? 'Cause there's a lot of issues with the attendance.
Chucky wasn't here.
Chucky wasn't here, that's right.
So I'll have it sent the rest today.
All right, so at this point, I would recommend as speaker that you table this and we approve these minutes next meeting.
Move to table minutes.
So Matt,
Or,
Sarah's got it.
Sarah?
whoever made it, I second.
So Dave, just to clarify, do we have to vote to table a motion? Yes. So discussion on the motion to table. Matt?
Move the previous question.
All those in favor of moving the previous question, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? All those in favor of tabling the motion to approve the minutes from the December 1st SGA meeting, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion passes, so we'll table that. So now we'll continue with, so those are going to be revised, right? We can assume that? We'll get better minutes with this? We'll now move to new business.
Motion to approve the College Republicans additional funding request.
Do you have a second? Here they are. Look who submitted them. There he is.
Probably fine.
Okay, so discussion on the motion. Any discussion?
It's their meet and greet. They didn't get a chance to put this on their budget at the budget cycle, so it's here now.
Any discussion, Matt?
Do we know how many events they did? Or did they find?
I think that's two. There's definitely under 5.
Danielle?
How much money do we have? Oh, he doesn't know that.
We don't know.
No,
Above my pay grade.
Owen broke his arm.
Oh, yeah.
And so he's getting that to you soon, right?
It's whatever you had last semester.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
so
well
whatever
over
happened,
budget. We're fine.
after the budget meeting, but I wasn't.
We're definitely fine.
I think we were 15.
Yeah, 15.
Okay, we can
At least.
Probably more now, so.
They're asking for $80. Continue discussion. Anybody else? Matt?
$80 with the previous question.
Second.
All those in favor of moving the previous question, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? All those in favor of approving the College Republicans additional funding request, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion passes. We'll continue with new business. I'll entertain any motions. I'll entertain a motion to approve the chess club additional funding request. I'll bring it up. Hope you all looked at it. All right, so discussion on this budget. Sean?
Okay, so after the chess club had submitted their budget last semester, and I gotta delve into story time here. Their new president approached me saying that he wanted to have bigger events than the previous one. But at that point, the budgets had been submitted, reviewed, we were voting on them in 2 days, so I told him, figure out what you want to do and then submit at the beginning of the semester. So this is for their existing events, essentially additional funding to those specific events.
So continue discussion then on that with his clarification. You are their committee representative.
Their meetings are their events. Like their meetings are their chess tournaments.
We've had this at Congress, an issue before. They frequently document their budgets as requests for food at meetings, which is something we as an SGA have not normally supported. But they don't have regular meetings. What they do is they hold chess tournaments regularly, and that's considered their events. So it's kind of the justification where we let them get off with food at their meetings. Continue discussion, Matt.
Sean, if you're contacting me, just tell them to not live in those meetings so they don't keep having these debates.
Yeah, I can do that.
Continue discussion. Anybody else? Seeing none? I'll entertain a motion to move the previous question.
Second.
Okay, so all those in favor of moving the previous question, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? All those in favor of approving the chess club additional funding request, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion passes. We'll now continue with new business. Is there any new business that was not on the docket? Danielle?
So when are the, I guess, like, the senator, like, filling the positions, like, when are those nomination forms going up? Like, what's the?
Don't they?
Okay, sorry.
Direct
They're supposed to
response.
go on the SLN today, but since there's no school today, they said they would put it up Wednesday, so they're opening Wednesday, closing next Wednesday, and then it'll be at not the next meeting, but the meeting after that, after you guys.
Sounds good.
And how many spots are there? There's 3 juniors, 1 sophomore, 1 freshman.
Jen?
So Founders Day Ball Committee, we've pretty much ordered and planned everything we need. But in order for you guys to receive a free ticket this year, for freshmen who don't know, we hold the Founders Day Ball. We're the ones that basically plan everything. And senators can get a free ticket, but for any senator that wants a free ticket, you have to sit a minimum of 3 hours of table sitting. We're gonna have a schedule. I'm gonna send it out tonight. And then I'm also going to be holding a meeting in America's Cup on Wednesday at 9. We need a lot of help just basically putting like the little gift bags together or handing out invitations to whether it be teachers or mailboxes. It's really, really important. Like there's only 3 of us and we have a lot on our plate and 2 of us are on co-op. So it's really hard. So if you could be there, that would be awesome. I'll send out an email about that as well.
If we can't make that meeting, is there another way we could be involved?
Yeah, just email me back.
How much was the ticket the other ones?
It's 15 I believe for not drinking and 20
15, yeah, and 25 for drinking.
Oh, 25?
I think it was 25.
And then
15
Or maybe
as well.
20, I don't remember.
I'll double check, but it's
What's your
either
time,
it's between
Morris?
15 and 25 depending on if you're drinking or not.
How much is it for a student that doesn't go to Stevens? 45.
45.
Yes.
So, continue new business, discussion. Anything? Andrew Bean.
Motion to impeach or hold an impeachment trial for Anthony Mumford.
He resigned already.
Was that documented?
Yeah, it's in the email.
Oh,
Just send it to the Senate.
you should let us know before the oversight committee meets on his 7 absences.
Okay, so Anthony
Discuss.
Huntsbar has resigned as a senator.
Oh.
So you guys have to approve his resignation, right?
Yeah, so motion to approve Anthony's resignation then.
Second. Discussion.
Acknowledge. No.
We're not gonna let him resign.
Second.
All those in favor, move to discussion, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? All those in favor of recognizing and acknowledging Anthony Montefiore's resignation as a junior senator, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? All right, motion passes. Continue discussion, new business. Anything? Matt,
Are we still having the impeachment trial?
we don't have to resign. So the motion was,
The others.
There's other people.
oh, the other people? We have to make, the oversight committee then has to make motions for that. Or we could wait till next meeting and put them on the agenda, your choice. Anna, attendance records? Yeah, we could do that. I'll humor that.
How would we be able to do that? Because like it's just.
So,
Yeah,
Danielle, do you-
isn't this all stuff that gets done like offline and like the oversight committee would be?
yeah, here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to distribute this as a PDF because there are some discrepancies and this is, all we've done is compile the records that we have on file. So we didn't actually do anything. So what I'll do is I'm gonna send this out with today's attendance, of course, so you guys know exactly where we're at. And we'll leave the names bolded for the people who technically, as an oversight committee, we should nominate or bring up for impeachment as an oversight committee. That's our responsibility. So I'll send this guys out. You guys can look at those dates and decide if you have stuff you want to tell me. Because the attendance records were so poor last semester, I, as chairman of the oversight committee, will alter attendance records as I see fit, and then we will, the oversight committee will then come back next week and make proper suggestions or recommendations for impeachment. So, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, I would just like to make a point to that. As senators, you guys receive the docket every week. And the minutes are on the docket every single week from the week beforehand. If you have discrepancies with whether you're in attendance or not, those should have been taken care of the week after the event happened. So that's part of your responsibility as a senator. You should be reviewing these things and they shouldn't be a problem right now.
But I'm gonna be lenient, because I'm a nice guy. All right? Don, Ally.
Oh, I just wanted to say that's why I wanted to use like the swipes that like if I say you're not here and you're really here, like it's just like the swipe saying it. So I just didn't want to be like my word against yours.
Tyler.
I just want to point out that when you send this out, if there are discrepancies in the attendance sheet, it shouldn't matter unless you're being impeached. So like if you're not being impeached and you see that like, oh, there's an extra absence, I wouldn't make a fuss about it unless you're actually like one of the bolded people.
Yeah. That also, good clarification. Emily.
Well, I mean, I would still say something because if you do miss a meeting in the future, that would put you at risk for impeachment and stuff.
It's per semester.
Yeah, resets every semester.
resets.
Wait, so then why is one of the absences from April last year?
Because, so it's by semester and also session. however it goes. So the summer retreat meeting technically falls into the fall semester. Also, the first meeting technically of each Senate number, so ours was, or the first meeting of the Senate is technically the last meeting of the last Senate when we switch to the new speaker and the new senators. So that's another meeting there also. Just for that's where those dates come from. So the August meeting was the last meeting of last semester, where we closed the meeting, opened a second one with the new Senate, and then the one in August, or I think it's June the 7th, so July, that was the summer retreat.
So even if you're not up for impeachment, if you were one of those like 6 people that were marked absent at the last meeting, you should say something because
If
it
you were
counts
there,
for
yeah.
this semester,
Um,
right?
No, I don't think it does.
No, it doesn't.
no, the last meeting doesn't count because the last meeting was from last semester, and we didn't change Senate sessions. Yeah, it was just the end of a presidential term or a cabinet term. So the Senate was still in session. So now we'll switch over with the second semester, and now attendance matters in this semester.
So more of the story is if you're bolded, then look at it. Don't worry about it.
If you're bolded, what that means is that you have enough absences to begin with, or you have enough absences comboed with the oversight committee's opinion of your performance that we can bring you up. So that's really what it comes down to.
Can I see time to Dave for a second?
Dave can just speak up whenever he likes.
Okay, well, that's
Voluntary.
Attendance is by semester, not by session.
So by semester. So technically, I guess we could drop, the summer meeting would roll over to this semester, I feel like. That would be a judgment that I would make as the oversight committee. But the first session, the one in August, or April, that one we would ignore. I was just trying to get a very comprehensive attendance record because we don't have anything like this because the attendance tracker on OrgSync also includes SGA sponsored events in the attendance tracker. So it's hard for me to like pull those out and to just see the Senate sessions. So that's why we created this on the side to just track the Senate sessions. Continued discussion, new business, we're in the whole block. Matt.
Moving away from that, Dave, you stick around?
If I'm appointed again,
Okay, when is that? That's just.
whenever it happens, 'cause it's supposed to happen again with the new cabinet taking office.
I didn't know how to be like in the meeting minutes, and then just say that I want to appoint him now, and then like,
You can say that you're appointing him and he can say if he wants it.
alright, I'm appointing it, do you want it?
Yes.
Okay. You guys wanna make a motion?
You have to approve her appointment.
To approve the appointment.
The discussion on the motion?
Can
Sean?
we put his last name in before we approve him?
Well, I have him in this one, right?
Yep, let it stop.
It's not spelled right.
There's an S spelled.
Come on, nothing's spelled right. You know who wrote this? I wrote this. How bad did I do?
There's
You're
just
really
a-
close.
Because I just copied this out of Chucky's minutes. So, how bad did we do?
There's an S before the Z.
Wow, you've. Well, where are you? No vowels,
There's one,
just one.
and then Y sometimes.
Sometimes. All right, so we're in discussion then. Continued discussion on his appointment. Any issues?
He's good, this previous question.
All those in favor of moving to previous discussion, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? All those in favor of approving the appointment to make Dave the parliamentarian for the next semester, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion passes. Continued discussion, anything you guys want to bring up, things you want to talk about, issues for the new semester, concerns?
So February 8th is going to be the RSO Summit, and I'm working with Christy, student wife, and Kristen on that. And we really want to get good attendance from senators, so if you guys can make it, that'd be awesome.
The reasoning behind that is just that like all these clubs have all these questions, and you know we see all the time as the Senate and as the cabinet, they don't really like go about things in the ways. Not that it makes it easier for us, but just like in general makes things run smoother. So I think it's just important for them to see your faces and know who you are, So if they see you on campus, they know they can ask you a question because you're supposed to be informed and you're representatives. You're representing the campus. So. And you can sit down.
What time is that gonna be on the eighth?
It's February 8th. Just keep that date open.
I think it's gonna be like probably noon or something.
Yeah, like
Okay,
11,
noon-ish.
noon, something like that.
And it should be about
2 hours. It was
Okay.
2 hours last year. It should be around the same. And we want to make it more interactive this year and have like senators do things with the people, like maybe go into small groups. But we're working on the structure. I'll let you know when I get more.
Awesome, thanks.
Continued discussion, new business, anything? Things you wanna talk about?
Motion to close? Second.
All those in favor of closing the meeting, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Aye.
Okay, so my thing is,